Hello, hello, what is up everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is David Sinairo, and today's my day off, so goodbye. Obviously, that's my attempt at humor. I fail, so let's just play Coffee Talk. How's it going? It's Saturday. I just came back from dinner with friends. It's 2:27 in the morning. And I see Melty, Cyan, and Hooven. How are you guys? So we are on well, we're on the first. Huh? We're on day 10. October 1st. So let's see where it takes us. Actually, let's open with one of those short stories that we have. Loving in Silence. It was a Saturday night. As usual, I picked her up from her apartment for another Saturday night date. It is Saturday night. I used the word another, but to be honest, this was the first actual Saturday night date we've done since I don't even know when. It wasn't every week a cool event related to our hobby happened, so we, or I suppose I should say, weren't going to miss this chance for a cozy evening in her apartment. We'd only been dating for 4 months, and I kid you not, we couldn't have been more different. I'm the type of person who feels restless if I don't go out on the weekend, while she'd prefer to lock her apartment from the inside, flush the key down the toilet, and never leave again. Hashtag relatable. That's why me going out to her apartment on the weekend was the fairest option for both of us. I mean, we can just order food online and chill without having to worry about the traffic. Ain't that cool? That's what she said whenever I asked if she wanted to eat out somewhere. That happened a lot in our first month together. After that, I just tried to get used to it. We drove to the event. It wasn't that far, but the traffic's always ridiculous on the weekend. Throughout the drive, we barely spoke. Total silence, except for the music playing from my playlist. If she knew the song, we would sing along to the song. If not, then total silence it was. When we arrived at the event, she changed. She became the most outgoing, friendly, and talkative person around. Even I was nothing compared to her, and I usually consider myself a very talkative person. We said hi to everyone we knew, and some we didn't. Then, we tried all the games being showcased there. We sat next to each other, trying one game after another, commenting on the story, art, music, gameplay, atmosphere, any other aspects you might use to judge a game. But when we played, we just played. No talking during the playthrough. Total silence as if she was recharging spent energy from all of the interacting she'd done before. Back in her apartment, we didn't talk much. She made 2 cups of green tea latte for both of us, and then we watched Netflix together with only a few words traded. Don't you feel bored dating me? She asked. Really? This again? I know, I'm sorry to bring this up again, but you were so silent today, I thought you were mad at me. Honey, I'm not mad at you. Why would I be? I don't know, it's just that I'm super introverted, you're super extroverted, and there are times when I feel like I'm holding you back from your true self. You're just overthinking things, honey. Tonight was amazing, and I can't thank you enough for being willing to join me in sacrificing your stay-at-home relaxation time. We both know how much you love staying in, and how rarely you get the chance to do it. Why do you like me? You've asked this question a dozen times in the last 4 months, you know. I nudged her and smiled. That's a trick question. I just wanted to make sure, she said and started crying. Hey, don't be sad, it's okay. And to answer your question, I don't know why I like you. Did answer again. Because it's true. All I know is I just feel comfortable around you. I just feel happy, calm, and I don't know. Do I need to know? That sounds dangerous, liking someone without knowing the reason. Oh, believe me, dear, I was confused for the longest time before I realized. It's actually the best feeling I've ever had. How about you? Why do you like me? Who said I liked you? I was speechless for a moment. She grinned at me and giggled through the remains of her tears. You should have seen your face. Oh my god, don't mess around with me like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Good, it means you weren't lying about your feelings, she smiled. You haven't answered my question. It's a secret. That's not fair, I told you mine. Hate to break it to you, but I don't know is not a proper answer, my dear. But it's an honest one. I know. She stayed silent again. So that was my introvert girlfriend at me. My answer to her was obviously a lie. Not knowing why you like someone is super scary, but I never imagined being able to feel like that for anyone other than her. At least that's how I wish things could be. I thought as I drove back home, alone in my car in total silence. Weird story. Do these stories exist out there in the world? I wanted to show someone one of them. What? This says transcripts, but only until day 7. What's the Stray Boy and the Lonely Cat? No. Weird. Ready for the boys to experience the Suez? I'm ready for you to experience it, sure. I'm not experiencing it. No early review codes. Ah, I am so shocked. So shocked. Who could have foreseen this? Bethesda doesn't do early review codes, hasn't done them for a long time. Well, shit. Well, how was your Saturday, sir? A lot of work? Alright. Just trying to ask ChatGPT to give me the transcript. It did not. Fucking useless. Mom Russia stuff to get these high combos. I really want that. Oh, Melty, did you see the 2.0 is going to be in 7 weeks instead of 6? Did you go get your doctor ratio sign? Honkai 2.0 is going to be 7 weeks instead of the normal 6. No? Wait, I see someone else, but I can't read it without my glasses. Hello, someone else. Kitty! How are you? Hello, hello. That's unacceptable. I'm a boycott. Whoever really doesn't care about their fans. It looks like that's just a shitload of content, to be honest. Quiet nights I'm gonna spend with you. Perfect. Grab your own cup of coffee. Hey Echo, how are you? The only reason to learn how to fly. It happened again, I told her as I exhaled smoke. What? I took the train once to get here and fell in love twice. Not this again, she sighed, looking like she wanted to stub her own cigarette out on my face. I just can't help it. She said nothing. It's way easier, you know. Seeing someone from afar, letting your imagination roam as you daydream about how he or she lives, ignoring the fact that what you see is not the way they really are. It's way easier. You can't keep doing this to yourself. You know you need something real. I mean, this might be a stupid suggestion, but you're still using that dating app, right? Try to be more open-minded while you use it. I agree. Good. I agree that it was a stupid suggestion. She looked pissed. I couldn't blame her. It's not like this was the first time we talked about this. In fact, this conversation tended to happen around once a season. You need to stop overthinking. Go out and stop putting impossible expectations on people. You know I can't do that. I've tried. I get overexcited at any opportunity. And how's that served you so far? Now I was the one who said nothing. I'm afraid, I said. Of what? Of what will come later. I'm afraid that even if I find the right person for me, the people around me won't accept them, whoever they are. Fuck the people around you. Another stupid suggestion. I could be jailed for that. Okay, she took a long drag of her cigarette and narrowed her eyes at me. What happened to you recently? Huh? You don't usually overthink quite this much, so something must have happened. The truth is, something did happen. Something too silly to even be discussed. But she knew me. She knew about my problems, so I told her. I watched a stand-up comedy show. Seriously? It's true. I watched one of my favorite stand-up comedians. I knew he'd recently got married to someone he loves, someone I thought was very similar to him. All this time, I thought he took the easy way out, finding someone who would quickly be accepted by the family he was born in and the family he's about to make. But it turned out his journey was far from easy. There were hardships I never knew he faced, and when he talked about it, it scared me. Why? The fact that I'll have to deal with it someday, the fact that I might have to choose between... I sighed. At least when I see people on the train and imagine a life with them, those imaginary people don't create these kinds of problems. They do create a different kind of problem though. She's right. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to go to the tallest building in the city and just jump, I said. To die? That's not to fly, you fool. Because if that really happened, all the things that are scaring me won't matter. I can fly. Why the hell would I still care about all these boring everyday problems? Ain't that the dream, weirdo? She said as she lit another cigarette, leaving the discussion unresolved until it comes back around with a spring raise. Only reason to learn how to fly, not falling. Yes. Savagely sniping German scum in Sniper Elite 4. Fun. I don't love all these short stories, but some of them are really cool. I like this one. Kind of a continuation of the other one, though. Alright, let's start our day. We've been messing around for a while. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. The dog person one was just too funny of an ending. Good punchline. Yes, yes. That's the very first one. Yeah, you can't. That's not about the feels, but you can't really beat that one. Because it really. You're reading that and you're really just lost in the what the fuck is this? And it ends. It's very hard to predict that it's going to end in something like that. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think, instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Let me think this over if you don't mind. I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Welcome to Night Vale? I don't know what that is. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. The kawaii finger pokes. Yes, he's cute. I was commenting on that yesterday. I like how he emotes with his hands, because he doesn't really have a face, so that helps bring the character to life. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come for just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking. Or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Shouldn't I tell him that there was an agent here looking for him? No? Maybe? Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though. To help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation. But it'll make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Ashlat, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero. For an alien invasion! It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned something since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. Can you just agree to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. You will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. I want you to at least once pay for the drinks. Make the customers pay for their drinks. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. Neil wants to be concerned? He wants to be concerned? No. Did I say that? I can write an article about your work here. Freya. I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. That's why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up? In the elevator? Yes. Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher-up mentioned their encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. Sorry to hear that. Cool cord. Words are hard. I lost my glasses. Remember it's spelled. I'm even more confused now, actually. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, I hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. Is that very big in that game? We never, like, when the numbers go that high, it's always impossible to know if that is big or not. Damn. Yeah, are you getting infinite wealth, by the way, Cyan? We feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It is on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our census. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite. Anything. I trust you with the decision. I'm probably gonna play the Fist of the North Star Yakuza style game that's been on the backlog for so long. Oh shit. I wanted to watch Fist of the North Star, then play that. By the way, I spent a shitload of time yesterday making drinks in this game on a endless challenge mode where you need to do 50 correct drinks. And basically it starts with make me whatever you want. No, I guess it doesn't start that way. It starts with just coffee, just milk in a row. In one session, you have to do 50 correct. You can fail in between, but you can't, like, go away. The thing is, then they start asking for complicated drinks. Then they start asking for two. I used to work at a coffee shop. It was not chill. So you see in the right, warm, cool, sweet, bitter, right? So when I add ingredients, they had things to that, right? So they start saying, hey, give me something warm. Then, hey, give me something warm and extra bitter. Then, hey, give me something not sweet and extra bitter. So they start doing one asking thing and end with specificities for all four things. So I needed to do a table. I had a table with what each ingredient adds to the drink, and I had to basically do math in my head to create whatever drink was suitable for what they were asking. Was it edible? Who cares? It was exactly to the specificities that they asked. Those were really hard. Really, really hard. It's like one single way to do it correctly. Because then, like, the order in which you put in the ingredient will have different properties in the drink. So you need to look at a table with all ingredients and their effects, when they go first, when they go second, or where they go, or when they go third. So fuck that. But yeah, I thought that wouldn't be very fun to do on stream, so I did it offline. Okay, let's give you milk, cinnamon, and honey. Bed chamber. Here's your drink. Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your plates only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? By the way, I also went and unlocked every recipe because I was doing a challenge mode. So now I have everything unlocked. If I need, I can source the recipe in game instead of having to go on a guide. I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races. And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Oh, I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. I was just... Neil, Freya wasn't serious about infusing yourself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. It was a figure of speech, Neil. We have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away? How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? It's a brutal mission. Do you have a time limit for the missions? I don't think I have the exact number, but full time? I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot? That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote, according to our research. The standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. Neil's just an adorable being, and he is super cute. Just shocked that it took that long to get through it. Oh wait, is that an hour? 22? I thought it was a minute 22. My bad. Like you were doing some sort of time attack challenge shit. Okay. That's fun. I like the long missions. I don't like the I'll kill everyone in 3 minutes, otherwise you fail. That's right, but for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's JRA Media. Minute 1 just tends to be really hard. I don't like that time attack stuff. The biggest publisher around. Melty, did you manage to beat to full beat Pure Fiction? If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. Haha. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep, Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again! But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. No? I got 3 stars in 1, 3 stars in 2, 1 star in 3, 1 star in 4. Fuck me. Another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. supposed to be tuned. Yeah, my Himeko is not as good as she should be. Definitely, especially in relics. However, I have cancelled my Yanqing subscription and subscribed to Herta instead. All of its shit went to her. And she's amazing. I know Cyan hates Herta, but she is glorious in pure fiction. I won't even ask, except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Sign says still stands. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. That's true. He has never seen Herta at her best. I don't know how much similar content there's gonna be outside Pure Fiction. Probably not a lot, but I would say they will still be relevant in future Pure Fictions because they work differently. Obviously, they might be replaced later by other people. I saw someone who had a Huanmei, Himeko, Herta, and Shui team that basically were always activating each other's follow-up attacks. So that was like super glorious. Your order is ready. Can I get a coffee with some sleeping pills? How about the bed chamber? Milk, cinnamon, and honey. What do you think, kitty? A cup for those longing for deep slumber. I got you. I'm a pro barista now. Close enough. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. Not bad. I don't want not bad. Oh. I guess I nailed it the first time. Someone tried to pick me up today doing a Bill Clinton impression. I was concerned for humanity because of it. I mean, better than doing a Bill Cosby impression. Allegedly. Or a O.J. Simpson impression. Or A Jeremy Dahmer impression. Or what's the guy's name? Well, you get what I mean. Although I don't want to dress and never will. I don't know what that means. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. Just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. Keep your innocence? Okay. You're still trying to get laid. Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Also, maybe lose the spacesuit. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone, then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista... to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is Ashlot? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Oh, okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. Very brown hot water in that cup. It's not potable water. Not fit for human consumption. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here is the deal. Is it time for a break? Did I tell you you could take a break? That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Ashlot. I am very nice. It's nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes. We noticed that. Stay away from those festivals. There he goes, getting space aids. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding matters. That is what we will study in Coachella. Oh, he's gonna spy on people fucking. That's much better. Spades, yes. Great name. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves, but please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. You should stay there, so it's easier for me to know who's talking. Teach him about Google easier? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out, talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. We don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Gal pals. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Well, she hasn't paid yet, so you're still on time. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Hey. That's a typo. That's not the correct use of your. How dare you, game? I object. Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh. I mean, horribly, how do you really, can you really tell the difference? Actually that was Neil, yeah. It sucks that he's behind the counter. Excuse me, Miss Freya, it should be you are, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? This is a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. It is written down. Meta game. So, you're done with the game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. Very smart, Melty. Very smart. Big brain. Wrinkly brain. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game. That depends on the game. But in Atmos' case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI, UX. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. Please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. Yeah, we've been reading it too. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Appa. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? You put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. What? Sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Though it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Fullmetal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you do, or what do you work on? Secret project. I'll tell you under friendly, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. I need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Yeah, that's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer where you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. Yeah, I guess. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Huh? Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I just can't take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. Well, where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. What's a vacation? Who could know? Well, I'm going with you for this long weekend / vacation. Uh-oh. Spending the weekend together? Sounds like a date to me. What about Max West? It's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? Still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. I thought she offered to go with her. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? It depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going with? Still on the house? I definitely won't say no. No, it's so weird out there. I don't know if I'm cold or if I'm hot. Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. New wealthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in the school. If it was a ride to hell, I would understand violence in school, because if I had to play that, I would commit violence as well. Only 4 more days, I think. I'm a little sleepy because I went out to have dinner instead of taking a nap. Let me go around, take a walk, have a quick break. I'll be right back. Why am I capturing a link? It's from the Detective Dodson, I never removed it. Well, there it goes. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Doing well in health. Thank you, thank you. I feel lazy today. Yeah, the music helps. But yeah, I do want to finish the game today. If I can, obviously. I'm not going to push it hard, but I would like to finish. Welcome. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Freya's not here? Well, if you're the first customer, why would Freya be here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's a favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? Wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. It's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear, or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, It's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. Coming right up. Bitter heart. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Ashlot, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright, but that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask next? Uh-oh. Hello, everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Bailey's. I won't be able to keep you company, because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. You're sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso! Please. Well, you're getting a bed chamber. Milk, cinnamon, and honey. Milk, cinnamon, and honey. No espresso for you. Fuck off. Mommy Affluent knows best. Here you go. What in the hell, dude? This isn't even coffee. Drink. But this isn't what... Drink? Okay. It's on the house. It better be. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. But that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. Not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that, I'm going to my usual corner, although, thanks for your drink. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay awake or not. She looks horrible. She does. Don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. But this time the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. You know, this kind of makes me want to go to a coffee shop and engage with a barista and some strangers. But then I think, no, that would have to happen in the real world, so no thank you. I guess you should. Also, I don't think there are any coffee shops that don't serve alcohol. So that would defeat the purpose. Not sure whether I should take it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. Ow. Ow. You first. No, you first. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Of course. Go ahead. Hi, Ashlot. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. That's not an actual recipe, is it? Oh, it is. Coffee, ginger, cinnamon. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up, with my family. How's work? Going pretty okay. You? Not taking any new jobs at the moment. Because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to say. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? Kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. What problems are those? I'll tell you this. Don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Ashlot, who's standing in front of us? Not even Ashlot. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new. This makes me want to make a s'mores coffee. I don't think we serve that here. We don't. I know the menu. We don't. But somehow, things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired. Knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe. Or tiredness. Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You knew? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. How does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Even ever heard of that before? A lot. From a certain hipster health. After listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys. I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. You know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do, after all. If you lose your immortality, you'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people. Sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So, you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I believe in you. Oh! Cute. Hey, we got a trophy! That's even better. No, I'm kidding. Lua. Baileys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So, what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, I never forbade you from dating other races. We're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we can think about it, and anything else, later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Faron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Ashlot. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. Don't forget to use protection. See ya. Thank you for coming. Oh, you look better. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing the story. So I have to see their struggle through to the end. It's important for the writing, you know. That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. Can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Gala? Safety first, indeed. Whoa! Freya, get over here. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a fury like a normal customer. Trust me, he must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Oh, how fast is the justice system over there for this stuff? Oh, you want me to remember how to make it? Okay, tea, milk, ginger. Fuck off. I have a guide. Here's your... What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is, This place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See ya. So Marsh, just want me security cam to see us at the house. Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, it's not as fast as one would like, but it is much faster than it would be if it was in Portugal. I can tell you that. That would be like say 6, 7, 8 months maybe that you'd need to have to wait. And our justice system is doing great compared to the school system and the health system. Those are completely fucked. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Wow. Coachella 2020, Do's and Don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Yeah, of course. That's what happens when you think you might go to jail. However, guess what? You're not in preschool anymore. You can't just apologize to the other kid and everything's good. That's why you're supposed to be an adult. Hey Ashlot, good evening Freya. You look very cheerful today. And it's all thanks to you. What did I do? Finally got a good night's sleep last night. Like, I slept like a log. A proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything. Good for you. You really needed that. I know, but I had the deadline coming. I've been pushing myself to finish this draft. A bit too much, I guess. So, how's it going now? And I mean, only you know what's the best way to deal with that, obviously. It's a very complicated situation. No one could no one could tell you what to do. Only you can decide for yourself. Need more coffee? Don't we all? So, how's it going now? You won't believe this. I probably will. But when I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water. And not forced crap like I've been writing recently. That's why taking a break is important. Yeah. You don't need to start lecturing me now. So, what's your plan now? Now, as in right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. And after that, I'll continue writing. Sounds like a solid plan. You know where the restroom is. Did Freya say she slept for 12 hours? Yeah! She's been awake for way too long, though. Obviously she needed to crash. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird, coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? But... see, there's a customer coming right now, so don't you worry about me. Oh. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words. Oh, yeah, did anyone change their profile pictures in the meantime? This is maybe pushing it a bit. Freya, Charlotte, I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala, hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties, no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Heard of your shaggy dog stories, Gala? I like the characters in this game quite a lot. Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No, it's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty. At least a little. Sorry I gave you a scare as a werewolf. Here's this coffee. Alright. I wouldn't mind the coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice? The one with cinnamon? Yeah. A cup of sugar and spice, please. Of course I know how to make... I know. Coffee, honey, cinnamon. Did you also lose your Discord login? You were there before, right? Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. Hey! Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. Wasn't allowed to have most social media? Oh boy. Slut, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do, but there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was really packed yesterday. After that announcement... Announcement? The one saying a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon. I think people read the whole article. They only saw the headline or glanced at it on the news stall. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous, it's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. It was that bad, huh? Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift I left immediately. Normally I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of the isolation rooms, of course, but I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place. Gala, excuse me for asking this. Yes? But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? Put up more candles. I mean, it was an exceptional situation, right? It's not like they need all that many. As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's good to hear. This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone, as long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me, or worst case, hurting myself. Despite all of that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for the positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to pay back, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure, what are you having? The same as yesterday. Of course. Tea, milk, ginger. Furies when they go werewolf mode. That's what they call it. Here's your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that that drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Phew! What the? Rachel? What's going on? Ha! What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella? Just to get into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, a cafe latte, please. Yes, which is made with... I know, obviously, I am amazing at my job. Coffee, milk... Cafe latte? That means you get my special latte art. Oh, fuck. I skipped that. Well, you don't get the latte art. Your cafe's latte ready. Your cafe latte is ready. Thanks! How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father. He messaged me about coming beforehand. Would security really believe you're someone's father if you don't have a backstage pass? He said he was just going to wish me luck, so I told him to let him in, of course. Ah, okay. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and... I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well at least? Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. Who was doing the Werewolves of London? Her dad isn't the werewolf. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Gala? Gala doesn't have anything to do with this story. I was the first one to play on the main stage. This is the Catman guy? Yeah. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. I had hands. Sorry. Nice! So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time, and then there was this press conference after my show. After-show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. Oh. You thought Echo was, fucked? So you decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? Yeah, I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. I'm just assuming that's what Kitty understood. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at a club at Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true? No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties. But inviting an underage person to his party? That might be a bit too far. Welcome. Oh, you got into a fight? Meow. You've never been to a party? I find that hard to believe. What the hell? Oh no! Dad! What? Rachel, is that Mr. Henry? Yes! Dad! What happened? Ashlot, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. 21st birthday, all I did was have tons of chocolate, never been to a club. I've been in all the places. I don't want to go back, but at least I've been. It's okay to try things out before you write it off. No, those don't count. Love my family, cats, milk, and you. Been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13, and I'm not stopping now. Wait, did I not, finish all their stuff? Isn't this a trophy? One time at band camp, oh boy, did a musical instrument somehow play a part in this story? Who could know? Here! Hey, don't annoy that. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Neko Mimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. Oh boy. A real flute, or... Now I'm being lewd. Oh boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place. Why not both? Okay, well, sure. True. Some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you'll look at things from the bright side. Ha! Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Idri's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic. But I need to continue my writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. I mean, I'm sorry, I have to. It wasn't I didn't do a crude joke. I was just being a little slightly lewd. That Nass? Police raid on private Coachella after party's biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Oh. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. This story is too long. I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. Welcome. Hey, Pop. Is that NS? NS. Good evening, everyone. Everyone's safe and sound tonight. So far, so good, officer. With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in the coffee shop? I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Ashlut, I really need an espresso to help to keep me awake tonight. All yours, my man. Social media fever. Oh. Didn't I already have his profile? I did. Energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. Hey, you and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. Not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special tonight? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck, then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it, because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone, so those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? Not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? It seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Oh, there she is. Rachel! Rachel, is Mr. Henry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark? Absolutely. One hot chocolate for my cat lady customer. Chocolate, 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 right. Simplest recipe. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. That's going to be fine. You woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know, but still, it's all because of me, because I didn't listen to him, when all he wanted was to protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess.
Miss Rachel, what really happened last night?
Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways.
Oh.
He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs.
He morphed into a smaller form to get into a fight?
Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like.
Ah, okay.
And link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify. They managed to find the thugs.
Are they fans of yours?
No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester.
What? Oh boy.
The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night.
Whoa.
How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. You know about guys and locker room talk, guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they were doing. I was the topic of discussion. So there's that. Sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. We should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do.
It might be weird to hear about something coming from Freya, but she is right.
Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Echelon.
Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. Been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay?
No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie.
Okay then, see ya.
You're going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. and I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you. Pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You got a book to finish. No problem, boss. The next day. No, 2 weeks later. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. The initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Oh no! Neil! I hope Neil was only observing. Oh boy. Hello! You're finally here. Hey y'all! Hey, yeah, hi Freya. Dear Lord, for Neil. Anim is not worried for Neil. Anim is like, fuck Neil. Let him get herpes. Use Google indeed. Oh, that's funny though. Someone's feeling happy today. Of course. Did they... They approved it. We're so happy for you. Galactic herpes. Congrats. Oh my. You know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god, oh my god! How did they react to the draft? Surprisingly, they liked it. That's amazing. I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me for a second book. I'm so happy for you. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower, because they gave me a year to finish it. With a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately. And some old-timers, of course. I heard Ide's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah. He brought us some gifts back. He didn't get any for me? I'm not sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? As it should be. How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Oh no, they got herpes. Damn. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. Oh. Rachel has a new profile picture as well. What's this? Someone's dating. Maybe. You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No, that was at Max. They had a Japanese style photo booth there, so I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth.
Thank you.
You don't have to keep thanking me.
By the way, have any of you heard from Neil?
No, not me.
They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop.
Really?
Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. I hate the they as a pronoun. I hate it. It's a plural word. It's not a singular word. At least come up with something different. That already has a meaning. I'm not against the idea, I'm just against the word they chose. Why send the postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? Yeah, this is dumb. Like we're talking about one person. What's he doing in New York? Beats me. Working on his mission, maybe. Ah, yeah, probably. Visiting me, maybe. He's still more of a chest there. You have something to tell us about your kid, Kitty? Is your kid going to be the new hero of mankind conceived with an alien? Well, at least I'm happy for Neil. He got to breed. But I hope he didn't get space herpes. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on! So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived. And we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then.
Good luck with the novel.
Thanks. See you, Echelot. See you around. Neil had the need to breed. Oh shit. Just check trophies real quick. Okay. There's no particular trophy for Aqua and Myrtle. I thought there was one for each heart. Good. I didn't miss anything then. Alien tentacle hentai? I mean, we don't know. I think it's finger hentai. Maybe? They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate? We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and their company's providing her with an apartment. Oh, damn. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Oh, is Echo in the heat? I did not know this. I don't have my water spray here. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Ashla have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya and Ashla. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place. Perfect, Kitty, perfect. So they want to cut my commuting cost as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. I'll mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Ashlot. Enjoy the movie. I think this is the final day because everyone's coming in. There they go. I'm so happy for them. We've still got a long way to go. And probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yes. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama. Ha! That's one way to put it. Anyway, what's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there are some updates about the regulars. Tell me! Where should we start? Uh-oh. Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues.
Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not alone now. Neil? The only news about their superhero breeding mission are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. And finally Freya, she finished her book, got published, and had some signing sessions. It was a massive success, sold out even after the 4th printing. That was too fast. That's it? That was a bit fast. I didn't get all the trophies. It's a cute game. Yeah. That was really fun. What trophy did I get? Art Connoisseur. Should only unlock if I got the other stuff. Weird. More people work on this than I expected. And me, of course. You're welcome. My contribution to this game was indeed essential. Welcome. Hello, Ashlat. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? What's up, Neil? Wait, no way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then. Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in? It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes? That fire agent. You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Yeah, interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First when Freya told me about our meeting in the elevator. And it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Oh, well. Oh, I'm an alien too? Ashlot the alien? Man, I know you guys meme on it sometimes, but I really like using the name Ashlot. It kinda already feels like an extension of me when I'm playing a girl. Not that this character is even gendered, I just immediately assumed it was a girl. It's officially, yeah, it's officially my girl name. It really is. What's your OC name? Mika girl, Miko boy. Okay. Mika is a boy name. And girls can be Mikos, I guess. As a job. So I think I have all the trophies but one. Just for New Game Plus. Where you can make actual choices now. I'll learn the barista's storyline. Yeah, that is true. This is your last likely trophy, as it can only be unlocked in a second playthrough. To achieve this, you have to replay days 1, 3, 8, and 14 in a second playthrough, where new pieces of dialogue will come out. Skip the unnecessary pieces of dialogue with the skip button on these days until you reach these certain dialogues below. Here are the following hints. First when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. This was the first time Rachel visited this place. The last one involved you on your second visit. If you haven't served Neil the Milky Way on your initial playthrough, this is the time to do so, as this will unlock Freya's true ending. And day 14, right after Freya's true ending scene. So it's not really choices? Poor characters, poor characters. Alright, I feel like that's a lot of game that's just skipping for probably very tiny scenes. So I'm not sure it's worth it for us to play through it again. Even if it's fast. I think you'll just be watching me skip a lot of stuff. So I think we're done. with the game, and I guess we're done for today. It's my day off anyway, so I wanted to beat the game. I did. I streamed for less than 3 hours, but it is 5 a.m., so I think I'm gonna go. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll choose something else to play. What is it? Who knows? Just like this game, I decided less than an hour before the stream started. So, you know, I don't know either. Alright. Thank you all for watching and hanging out. Yeah. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for hanging out.